Listen, I'm from the North Shore of Boston. We're known for our North Shore beef, the best sandwich that's not known in the U.S. The South Shore of Boston is known for their pie, their pizza, their particular special style of pie. I will go to every one of the super heavyweights, reputation-wise, until I find the very best South Shore pizza. What's up, people? Welcome back to my channel where I share my passion for food and New England, especially food in the Boston area. I traveled an hour down south to continue my search to find the best South Shore bar pizza. Now, I want to make something clear to you. This is the 7th place I'm going to. I do not live in the South Shore. I'm not going to be able to hit the 100+ places that are in the South Shore. What I did was I cross-referenced from all the people I know who live here locally, from all the famous food vloggers, from all the useless reviewers, cross-referenced, and the same 7 names kept popping up. Those are the 7 heavyweights in reputation that I'm testing. A lot of you are going to say, I didn't go to Jay's Flying, Next Page, Hoey's, a lot of places. I'm sure the overmajority of you have not been to 7 South Shore bar pizza places yourself, okay? I'm not going to hit every place. I'm going to press pause after this, because this is not a pizza channel. This is a food channel. I wanted to come down the South Shore, have some delicious pizza, test the reputations of these popular 7 places, and eventually wrap around the WWF Winged Eagle Championship belt around one of them to see who's the very best out of the top 7 rep places. This is the 7th and final place. I'm going to press pause a little bit, go back to finding the best North Shore beef and the best restaurants in all of New England. That's the kind of stuff you're into. Hit the subscribe button and join the fam. Hands down the best named one out of the top 7, Poopsies. What this place is telling you is that you're going to go inside and have a delicious, greasy pizza, go back up north, get stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic, and shit yourself. Let's go to work. So directly from O2's Pub, I went to a town named Pembroke I never heard of before, but they have a Friendly's, they have a 99 and Dunks all in the same area. What's more Massachusetts than that? Look at the outside of this place. Does not look enticing and desirable. It just doesn't look like a pizza spot, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Plenty of parking. Always when you go to a new spot, you just want to make sure there's parking, or else it's too much of a pain in the ass. We're still stuck in the 1700s in South Shore with another place, cash only, family friendly destination, which I don't love, but at least they sell pitchers of beer. Look at that bark around the crust, or as they call it, laced crust around here in South Shore. It looks amazing. Looks like it's going to give a nice crunch, a nice flavored bite. Golden colored cheese. The peps are nice and big. The dough doesn't look like great quality from looking underneath and used to being a cook, but at least it's not flopping. It's holding up. One of the first pies to do it since I reached the South Shore. Now you can see why I turned the sound off, because the kids around me wouldn't shut the fuck up. This is a tremendous pie. The crust was flavorful, the cheese, the pep, the sauce was very peppery. The dough wasn't the best quality, 0 oil on the pan, as you can see. I'm in the car! So now I can talk shit. I am actually very, very surprised that this pizza came through. Out of all the bar pizzas I've had, this was the best one that actually held up its integrity with 0 flop. That I like. Especially for bar pizza, guys. It should be cooked to the point that there is no flop. You can just hold up the small slice, go to town on it. So much flop on all these pizzas I've been having, which is very shocking, because bar pizza is supposed to be very thin crust. Definitely the best one that held up with 0 flop, which I love. The flavors were there. The pepperoni was tremendous. The cheese was very rich. The sauce was the most peppery sauce I've had out of the 7, and I like that. I will say this after going to these 7 heavyweight places, that I definitely know what the top 3 are. And I thought I knew who was going to win and where the Wing Eagle WWF title and call themselves the South Shore Bar Pizza Champion. But I'm not a prisoner of the moment. I will say Poopsies is definitely in the top 3. I would. Very surprised. Cape Cod Cafe's in the top 3. That's a definite. Do you know what's not in the top 3? And I take enjoyment by telling all of you this. The overrated Linwood. And I went there twice. A lot of you are going to say, what's the excuse? Well, you haven't grown up in South Shore. I'm sorry, does the flavor of the pizza change if I did? What's good is good. And Linwood is overrated. And that's why you come to this channel, people. Because if you haven't been to Linwood, if you haven't been to South Shore, I will tell you how it is. My ranking system's not a 1 through 10. I'm not Portnoy. I'm not trying to be. I tell you how much I paid for it, and I tell you how much it's worth. I am pleasantly surprised because I went in there, and it was like Toys R Us. There were kids everywhere. There's too much noise. Very family-type atmosphere, which I cannot stomach. But it wound up being an incredible eating experience. Hit the subscribe button if this is the kind of content you're into. And if you're not, then piss off. That's it, I'm done!